Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Lou. I'm a reseller part-time of all things vintage. So it's Wednesday now. Obviously it was bank holiday last weekend and I absolutely caned it. So this haul video is actually going to be split into two because I don't want to bore you, and I need to reset my table up for the first part and the second part, otherwise it'll just be utter chaos. Okay, so first things first, a few things from charity shops this week before I hit the car boots at the weekend. So first up, and I found one of these last week, but it never made it to a haul video because I think I bought it on the Monday and sold it on the Tuesday, so it was gone. And I haven't found one of these in 20 years, and now I found two in a week. So this is a 1960s Empoli candy dish in a kingfisher blue. Really nice thing in super condition. £7 paid for that. It's a good investment because you get anywhere between £35 and £45 for a quick sale, so it was nice to find that. Next up, I found a pair of West German drip vases. Nice bit of luster around there, in perfect condition, made for the export market. I mean, nothing special, but they were only 99p for the pair, and I've already sold these for £12. Nice quick sale. Next up, I found this little Sri Lankan mask. It's like just carved, hand decorated wood. I've had bigger masks of these before where you actually have I want to say ears, for the want of a better word, that come out of the side like this, but this is just a small little wall plaque. Again, I paid only £1 for that, and I have listed that for 12. I found a 1980s leather belt. Look at that. The only problem with these, of course, from the 80s is that they're so tiny. Are there many people that tiny? Probably only my daughter these days. But again, nice leather. £1 paid. Now, what else was from the charity shop? Let me just check this. Okay, I found 8 of these. These are St. Michael, so obviously old branding from Marks and Spencer's. Cork backed set of 8. Really nice. Butterflies and spring flowers design. They were £3 for the 8. I think I have those listed for 18 at the moment. Just pop those down there. Was that it? I think that was... Oh, one more thing from the charity shops. A little carved wooden vase. This is from the Pitcairn Island in the South Pacific. Nice little thing. £2 paid, only suitable for dried flowers. Again, listed for 12. Nice quick turnaround on that one. So that was just a few things that I got from the charity shop. So then the first car boot was Lake Gates, which is in Wimborne, on a Saturday morning. Did okay there, seemed to do all right there. A lot of sellers have things that I like, and it's pretty reasonable. A couple of house clearance guys that I have a decent relationship with now know what I like. So first up, so from my first house clearance guy, I got 3 things for a tenner. So split it up as you will. I have this handmade little wicker plant stand. Definitely handmade, very rough and ready. Not very big, as you can see, which is good these days because people's houses are smaller, and this would even sit on a table. It doesn't have to sit on the floor. So that was the first part of the £3. Then we have a black, well, he looks more like a cat to me, but I'm sure he's supposed to be a panther. Relatively modern, but very much looks like, if you know the company Hager, which is popular in America for these kind of things, very popular in the 80s. He's in perfect condition. So that was the second part of the £10. And the third part was this American Fenton. This is so heavy. This is milk glass. Fenton hobnail planter. So fit 2 or 3 little plants or succulents in there. Again, in perfect condition. So those 3 things were a tenner. Crash bang. Then we went a little more vintage. So just picked up this for £1. It's a mid-century door handle. Obviously made out of teak. In really nice condition. I'm going to give this a little coat of wax before I list it. But yeah, nice thing for £1. People are always looking for reclaimed items. So yeah, I should probably get 12. If you saw one of my previous videos, I had an Art Deco one that I picked up from a free pile at a car boot. And I just listed that before I came online and it sold immediately. Again, just for £12, but a quick turnaround. So we like that. Then we picked up a pair of these. These are French coat hooks. So with the porcelain flowers and the porcelain knob on there. Very, very nice thing. A pair of these. One of them does have a little bit of damage. One of the petals is missing. But as a pair, nice things. £3 paid for the pair. I think maybe... I reckon I can squeeze probably £20 out of those. Staying with the French theme, we have this very, very old, possibly antique lamp. I have no clue what this is made out of. I think it's possibly wood, with the carved florals around the side. A little bit of damage on there. Super, super old cord, as you can see here. Nice bit of health and safety there. Bit of tape around it. I have not tested this yet. Pray for me. But on the top, Bakelite. Bakelite fitting, which is obviously going to date it way back to the... I don't know. I'm looking at the design. I'm probably thinking this is 40s. Nice thing. £5 paid. We'll test it. Although it will probably have to be sold as not working, spares and repairs, but I'm still hoping that I could probably get £30–35 out of that one. Then something cheap and cheerful. Excuse me. A pair of brass curtain hooks that you'll fix to your wall. Nice decorative things. £2 paid. Right, one piece of jewellery from Saturday morning. So it's this vintage brass and copper necklace. Really nice thing. £3 paid for that. 18 maybe for that one. We have 3 belts. Paid £5 each for these, but I'm thinking 20–25 each. So typical American, nice worn leather with the belt buckles. So that's the first one. This one with the brass holster and the gun. Again, nice old leather. And like this one. Rather controversial Confederate flag. Again, nice old leather. This one's tooled. Yeah, so £20–25 each for those. Just put those on the floor. Couple more things from Saturday. This nice planter. Blue and white. Everyone loves blue and white. It does have a little bit of age to it. It's not period, but it does have a little bit of age to it. It has deliberate crazing on it. Yeah, so it's just a nice thing. Weighs a ton. £3 paid for that. And then a bit of fun. Again, this one has no age to it whatsoever. A kitchen trivet. But really unusual, the fact that A, it's red, and B, that it has those fish on it. It does have a little hanging hook on it, if you want to just use it as decor, or just to keep it out of the way. £2 I think I paid for that one. I think, is that it from, oh no, one more thing, I think from, a couple more things. This mid-century chameleon ware vase in really, really nice condition. This was in a box, £1 per item. I said, thank you very much. I shall take that. Probably £20 for that one. And what else have I got here? I think just one more thing. A embroidery, Home Sweet Home. Just a standard study of that. Relatively modern frame, only £1 paid. So I'd look to get 12.15 out of that one. Okay, so that was Saturday morning. So £47 paid. Looking at 252 return, potentially. Lower end, as always. So we're just going to go straight to Sunday morning, the first one on Sunday, which is the one I go to every single week. Always fill my trolley, always provides for me. Yeah, so let's see what we got from that one. So first up was this nice red vase. This is Riihimäki, which is, or Riihimäki, beg your pardon. This is Finnish glass. This is mid-century. It's cased, as you can see at the bottom, in absolutely perfect condition. And only £1 paid for this. There are a few around, but it's an easy £25 all day long. Staying with mid-century, we have a pair of green goblets. Really nice, super condition. Yeah, I mean, I think two's okay to sell. Yeah, only 50p paid for the two. So, I mean, I can't go wrong, really. They won't be expensive, maybe £12 or so. Staying with mid-century, look at this beauty. You probably can't see the colours catching it a little bit there. The light's catching it. This is purple. This is amethyst glass. An absolutely huge hand-blown pitcher or jug with an applied handle in perfect condition with the gilt decoration. I paid all of £1 for this. I don't normally pick up pictures anymore because there's only a slim market for them, but this one was so striking. I mean, you could use it as a vase if you wanted to, I suppose. It's just beautiful. So I would hope to get between £25 and £30 for that one. Now we have a little bit of Art Deco. It's a lovely, very, very delicate photo frame with the typical Art Deco steps up here on the wood, a pair of glass panes in there to sandwich your photograph in the middle. It's lovely. It's in lovely condition. I mean, gosh, this is going to be nearly 100 years old now. £2 paid. Again, I'll probably hope to get between 20 and £25 for that one. We have, you know how we like a lamp? I think I only got one lamp from Sunday morning. So this is a ceramic, like chamber stick lamp. Very nice. Has some age to it. I'm guessing it's probably 50s, 60s perhaps. In perfect condition. I think I can't remember whether I paid £1 or £2 for that. But yes, I mean, it's £20 all day long. All day long. We have a dragon platter. A big oval plate here. Very, very nice decoration on it. I'm assuming this is made in China because the only stamp on the back says decorated in Hong Kong. So I can assume that's where it was made. It went to Hong Kong and they decorated it there. In lovely condition. No damage to it. Cost me £2. 15 to 20 perhaps. Now let's do this. This is a bit bonkers. I do like to buy bins. If you're in the know, Worcesterware made lots of metal bins like in the 60s and 70s, decorated them with all sorts. And look at this one. I believe this is the Bayeux Tapestry, possibly. Oh, actually, it might just be people knocking trees down and stuff. But anyway, it's of that ilk. It's just great fun. That cost me the grand sum of 50p. The last one I had, I think I sold it for about 15. So that's a good turnaround. We have, this is Moroccan. So from the Safi region of Morocco. Nice plant pot. Little chip on the inside there, but nothing that's really going to affect its value. Made from terracotta. Dead spiders removed. £2 paid. I'd like to think £20 for that one. And from the same house clearance, I got this Italian one, this Italian planter. Now this is really modern. Well, I say really modern, maybe 80s forward. Signed Italy, like they always did. Weighs an absolute ton. Perfect condition, great colours, and £3. Well, I paid £5 for the two. So divide it how you will. Okay, what else? We have a copper tray. Not a great deal of age to it, with that pierced heart design around the outside. It's just a nice decorative thing. I like the fact that it's quite deep. So yeah, you can use that as display, or actually use it as a tray, whatever you like. Only paid £1 for it. £15 maybe. I might get for that. We shall see. What else have I got down here? Okay, a little mirror. You know how to get a mirror. Martini. We like these advertising mirrors. This one's in really, really good condition. £3 paid. £20 all day long for those ones. And I think the only thing I've got left on here is this huge lamp. Of course it's a lamp. Right, let me pick this bad boy up. Okay, so this is, I can see the bottom there. So they call this a fragment lamp because it's like ancient fragments, if you will, attached. This is resin, heavy resin, still with the original shade on there, which needs a bit of care and attention. This is probably from the 80s or 90s. The gentleman I bought it off said he'd had it in his house forever, and he bought it from Heels in London. So if you know Heels, you know they are a really, really good department store that sell quality items. Yeah, so I paid £15 for this, primarily because it was so big and such a statement piece, and it had the original shade. So I would hope to get about £65 for that, but we shall see what the market is like. It is definitely vintage. Yeah, so we like that. That's really the largest thing I bought this weekend, which is unusual for me if you've seen my videos. I tried deliberately to keep things small, but doesn't always go to plan. Okay, so I'm gonna end that one here for the first video because we're already up to nearly 20 minutes. And I shall record part 2 quite quickly and put it out tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment if you will, and hit the bell for notifications, and then you'll be notified straight away when I put up the part 2 of this haul. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bye.